The best advice I heard growing up is just to keep going. Like when I was really young, like teenager, whenever I was doing something like really cool, an adult or a friend would tell me like, keep going, keep going. And in my head, it's like, yeah, of course I'm gonna keep going. Like I'm still going. It doesn't like where are you telling me? Like it didn't really make any sense. But the older I got, the more and more I seen people quit things and give up on things for one reason or another. Whether it was because of life, whether it was just circumstance, whether they like got a got in a relationship, got a job, got hurt, you know, like stop having the capacity or the ability to do the thing that they used to love doing. Like they stopped, you know? And that was really the strongest advice that everyone gives. I don't think some people understand how strong it is when they say it. You know, some people do. But I think, actually, I take that back. I think a lot of people do, just not for themselves sometimes. Keep going. Keep going is like the ultimate thing. Like, you just don't stop. You know, I'm still here. I'm still making music. I'm still keeping up with most of my hobbies. I didn't stop, and now I'm getting closer into my later 20s, and I know now that I'm here. Now that I'm here, I know like that's nothing. You know, like I'm still basically a child. Like I'm an adult, but like this is the first of me being an adult. You know, this is like the child stage of being an adult. And then 30 is like the teen stage of being an adult. And 40 is like, you know, you actually kind of becoming a full on like adult leader, all these other things, whatever you are, you know. And then 50 and 60, like you're in your ways, you're stuck in your ways, or you're growing, you know. And 70, 80, at that point you there. But in reality, all of it from the moment you step foot on this planet to your preteen, teen, early 20s, all that, like from that moment, you have to be looking for you. Like you need to be looking for you. You need to be doing the things that you care about, and no matter what gets like to you, you can't stop doing what you're doing. You gotta keep going, you know. Whatever it is, you have to keep going. So, you know, you gotta become the best you. However that looks. That's what I'm learning. Um, I'm learning to keep it going, you know. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm going to keep it going. This music is gonna keep flowing from me until something happens, something amazing happens, and then even after that, it'll still keep coming. You know, I've put out at this point about 30 projects officially, and before that, there was like a whole nother batch, and before that, there was a whole nother batch, like, and before that, there was a whole nother batch, like. I'm sure I've made at least 1,000 to 2,000 songs by now, maybe even more, to be honest with you. And I just kept going. I was not that great at music. Like, I had been freestyling damn near all my life. My first words were me singing songs. Like, I was singing melodies and like words and putting them together, making my own songs. That's what my parents say, you know. And they didn't. I don't think they wanted me to do music, but that's what they. That's what they tell me. It's not that they don't support me because they do support it, but I don't think they wanted me to do it. Um, just keep going, no matter what. You know, I didn't start recording music until I was in like my sophomore year of high school. No. I'm lying. Junior year. I was in my junior year, and it was like late into my junior year. And like I made my first song, and it was so bad. It was awful. And then senior year, I was trying again. Made another song, video. So bad. It was awful. You know, it was the worst thing I could have done with my time. But, you know, I kept going. And then I kept trying it in college. And I was getting better. You know, I was getting better at pouring that thing out of me, you know, at like making my thoughts into reality. I was getting a little better. I was understanding more of what it was. But I was mostly just like imitating what I thought I heard. Didn't really know any of the technical aspects of what to do. But I still gave it a shot, and fearlessly too, you know, like that music was also like garbage, like pure dumpster juice. It was so bad. And you know, I kept going after college, you know, my early 20s. I'm really giving this thing a shot. Like I finally picked an alias, and I just I said I was gonna everything I make has to sound good to me, and that's what I did. I vowed to myself that I was gonna take my time and make something good, you know, and that's what I did. And it took a while, but I got there. I think 2018, yeah, 2018 I think I finally started to make stuff that was like, oh, okay, like anybody could listen to this and they might really like it. You know, they might be like, hey, this is different. This is cool. I just kept it rolling, you know. After that, I just kept trying different things, trying different sounds, you know, never married to one idea or one genre or one group of musical styles. Just I just loved music, from jazz to noise to metal, country, bluegrass, rap, just everything, you know, ska, all of it. I love music. I love music, and not just all the stuff I named. Like I like so much, you know, from any type of dance, IDM, EDM, jungle, drum and bass, you know, breakcore, just all of it. I love it all. PC music, so fire, hyperpop. I know people don't like that term, but what are you gonna do? Um, I just love music, and I like taking the sounds of my childhood and like my teen years, formative years, and like trying to make that into a sound. And I've gotten a lot better at production the more and more I learn about like my instruments, like how to use instruments. That taught me more about production. Seeing other people use their instruments, seeing like how engineers, like what engineers listen for and look for, like that helped me on the production side as well. Seeing how artists perform their stuff live also helped me with engineering. Just listening to my favorite tracks all the time helped me out. And half of the battle was just living life. And I'm going to say it because that's why I was very long winded in what I just said here. Half of the battle was just to keep going. And I eventually figured it out. Music did not come easy for me. You know, I'm still not the best or the greatest. You know, 26, I'm still giving it a good go. And sometimes I'll just like, fuck around, post something that I just thought was fun or like a little idea. It's not like I'm giving it my all, but in music, I'm surely giving it my all. Every time I make a track, I'm trying to make it the best track I can make it. I'll listen to someone today who I'm liking or who's coming up. I'm like, oh, let me see if I can make something like that. And then I do, and it's like, oh, I'm getting much better at this. Like the way how I've been able to completely transform my way of thinking, analyze my thoughts, and like really, really just transform all of what's in here to like a sound file, to MP3, a wave, like that just does something to me, and I don't want to stop. I'm gonna keep going, and I don't want to set any goals. I don't want to put anything out there, but by the time I'm 30, which I guess isn't gonna be but so long, it's not gonna be but too long. But by that time, shoot, I'm gonna be a whole different beast. I've been practicing this guitar every day. Man, in 4 years, I might be something. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I might just be a little bit better. But, I'm just gonna keep going. And we're gonna see where I get to. Maybe by then I'll have 40 projects. Who knows? Maybe 40, 50. I don't know. I'm not gonna count it too hard. Maybe I get signed. Maybe I gotta take everything down. I don't know. But what can I say? Like, just keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. This isn't just about music. This is like about anything you're interested in. Whether it's like music, fashion, interior design, architecture, cars, love, just keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop for nothing. Don't stop for nobody. And if you feel like you gotta pick and choose, be selfish. Be selfish. Do what you gotta do. It took a long time for me to be that. To be a little bit selfish, like helping out people all the time, people pleasing, just because like I wanted to see positive and good in the world, and I didn't want other people to feel the way how I felt or get done how I usually get done. So like I go out of my way to like really help people and to show people like, hey, it is possible that someone would go that far for you because you're meant for much more, and you're meant to be loved, and like you're meant to be cared about, and like if I can do something to help that, here it is. So that's like how I moved for so much of my life, and at some point it just broke me. Being in relationships and shitty friendships, like it'll break you. Because what'll happen is people will devalue your kindness, and they will put it on like a plateau, and they're gonna always expect that out of you. And the one time you can't deliver, even if it's like a completely normal thing, the one time you can't deliver, that person's gonna completely freak out on you, or they're gonna just like act like you're just not shit, you know? So I had to start fucking up on purpose. I had to start not being perfect on purpose. Like, it started to become a conscious thing. And I could leave that part of myself behind, you know? There's nothing inherently wrong with wanting to be kind to somebody. But now I definitely pick and choose who I'm kind to. Like, I don't even think I try to talk to people who I don't want to be kind around all the time. Sometimes it's just like, damn, I just didn't get to you. But but also other times it's like, I actually can't fuck with you because I know you just gonna take advantage like how you've done before. So it's you can't do that. You gotta be selfish. You have to be a little selfish if you wanna become better. If you wanna become a better you, be a little selfish and you know keep going. Just keep going. Keep doing the thing. Do the thing forever. Do the thing for as long as you can. That's all I got to say. Keep going. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Never stop. Keep going.